friends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Addie. This is my channel, Addie Ventures. Welcome. So for quite some time, even like years, I've been wanting to make a vision board, but I just never sat down and did one. So we're finally doing one for 2024. I know we're like halfway through January, but who cares? Don't let that unmotivate you from making a vision board. You do a vision board if you need to, even in February, March, April. It doesn't matter. Just creating one. Like, doesn't have to be at the beginning of the year. It can be anytime. So since I made one, I'm gonna show you guys how I made one, everything that I used, all my tools and everything is ready to go. So let me show you guys how I made my board. So we actually purchased a printer at Best Buy since it was only $39.99. It's this HP DeskJet 2734E. Again, it was only $39.99, so we were like, steal, let's take it. We also got some photo paper, which is the glossier kind, for those pictures that we wanted to print in higher quality, so they all didn't just print on the plain paper. And then of course we got some plain paper to print some other pictures on. We got some tape, of course. You can get these dots at Dollar Tree, and Dollar Tree actually has a lot of good stuff if you want to make a pit stop there first to buy your supplies before you go to another store. I pulled out my box of crafting stuff that I have. I kind of laid everything out to see what we were going to use, what we could use, what would kind of go. I have a bunch of just little like background paper, a lot of cute little stickers, flowers, all these little things. You could find this stuff at Joann's or at Michael's, Amazon too. Then our picture frames, we got them at IKEA. I got a black one, and then Nia went with a gold one, which they're both super nice. I think they were both the same price, $24.99 for each one. Since we are printing our own pictures because we don't have magazines, I started by making a Pinterest board of all the pictures and kind of ideas that I had for my board. So I just searched a bunch of things on Pinterest and made a board. Also, I found it much easier, at least for me, to already have a draft of what I want my board to look like, because I don't want to be all over the place at the very end. So I went on Canva and I created what I was visioning my board to look like. I didn't finish it. It was just kind of a start to get me somewhere. And honestly, it really helped throughout the process. So I do recommend having a draft of your vision board so that when you're putting your vision board together, it's just much easier than having to have all these ideas. So I started by using the back paper that came with the board and mark my outline on this piece of paper so that when I was putting my board together, I had a frame to go off of. That way everything just measures out evenly too. I did end up putting a dot right in the middle of the frame just so that I know where my middle was. I went ahead and started printing some pictures. I did do different sizing for like one picture just to get an idea of how it was going to look like on the frame. And then depending on what I like better, I ended up going with a smaller or bigger picture. I started laying everything out, kind of working with what I had drafted, seeing how things were fitting. And then really, I just started kind of adjusting everything. Like, it didn't fully match up to what my drafted version looked like, but at least I had a start. So that helped out a lot. And I ended up just moving stuff around. And then I finally came out with what was going to be my final design. I did end up using double-sided tape over the dots because the dots were so thick and so sticky, and I just felt like they were making my pictures pop out a little bit more. So I ended up using the double-sided tape, which I recommend 100%. At the end, this is what my board looked like. I was so happy with it. It was honestly better than what I had visioned. I was honestly freaking out for a second because I was like, what if it's not what I was visioning? But I really liked how it came out. I grabbed my frame, put everything back together. And this is what my vision board looks like. So pretty, you guys. And here is Nia's. I love how they're both so different and they're just so beautiful. Like they're just have their own vibe, their own aesthetic. All right, friends, now that you guys have seen my vision board and how I created my board, I'm gonna see your guys' board. So if you end up creating a board, drop a picture. Maybe you made a video too, drop the link, I'll go watch. Well, girl, I hope you found some creativeness in my video. Well, I will see you guys on the next vlog. Bye.